Hey guys, welcome to today's Explainer. I am super excited you're here because we are diving into something we literally all experience, family. We're going to look at the messy, amazing bonds we share, the intense drive for independence, and the absolute magic of how our senses lock on to our favorite memories. Let's get right into it.
But first, tell me honestly, have you ever had to play secret agent? Like literally dodging behind parked cars and sneaking around just to make sure an adult stays out of trouble? It sounds totally wild, like something from a spy movie, right? Well, today, we are meeting a boy who had to do exactly that. Here's our quick roadmap for today. First up, the magic of family. Then, Vitamin M, Grandpa's Secret Adventure. Next, empathy for the elderly, followed by the lost child. Then we'll look at sensory memories in poetry, and finally, your turn to reflect.
Starting with Section 1, the magic of family. Generations connecting. You know, family dynamics can be super chaotic sometimes, right? But underneath all the noise and the arguments, different generations are just deeply, deeply connected. Section 2, Vitamin M, Grandpa's Secret Adventure. This brings us to a seriously funny and heartwarming story called Vitamin M by Asha Nehemiah. Let me introduce you to the main duo. This is Robbie and his 75-year-old grandpa. Grandpa is a retired lawyer who just moved in with Robbie's family. And guys, Grandpa is incredibly sharp. He plays this fiercely cunning game of chess, remembering all these crazy historic moves by world champions.
But things at home are a little complicated. Robbie's mom is constantly stressing out. She treats Grandpa like a baby, literally talking to him in this super loud voice and insisting he needs some invented memory pills she calls Vitamin M. She won't even let him go out alone. But Robbie? He completely gets it. He sees Grandpa's brilliant mind during their chess matches and treats him like a total equal.
And honestly, Grandpa is so not okay with losing his freedom. He tells his daughter straight up, "First you force me to come and live with you in this pokey little flat, then you think you have the right to forbid me?" I mean, as middle schoolers, you totally understand that feeling, right? That fierce need for independence? He hates feeling trapped in a loud, crowded city.
So what happens when Mom goes to work and Robbie is supposedly in charge? Grandpa sneaks out. He wants to buy a Tamil newspaper. Robbie doesn't want to act like a jailer, so he just secretly shadows him. And oh my gosh, Grandpa goes on this total rebellion in the middle of busy traffic. He slowly sips a sugary cup of tea, downs 2 bananas, and actually buys ice cream from a street cart, all completely forbidden at home. Meanwhile, poor Robbie is having a mini heart attack. Ducking behind cars, watching his grandpa dodge traffic.
Robbie actually loses him in the crowd and rushes home in a total panic. But when he bursts through the door, there's the soft snoring of Grandpa, safely asleep in his bed. Robbie kneels down next to him, and Grandpa smells like this comforting mix of eucalyptus ointment and shaving cream. It's just this beautiful, sweet moment of pure relief and love.
Section 3, empathy for the elderly, understanding their world. Let's pause and really think about Grandpa's story. It is the perfect example of why empathy is a total game changer. Mom was super anxious because she loves him, but Grandpa was acting stubborn because he just really missed his independence. So ask yourself, why should we care for the elderly, and what are they actually going through? As people age, they lose a lot of their independence, and sometimes people brush off their opinions just because they're older. Next time you chat with an older person, remember Grandpa's amazing chess skills and his secret ice cream mission. They have a whole lifetime of epic stories behind them. Moving on to Section 4, the lost child, panic in the crowd. Now we are going to look at family bonds from a totally different, super emotional angle, set right in the middle of a vibrant spring festival. Picture this little boy, jumping with joy, begging his parents for toys and sweets. He knows they're probably going to say no, but he's just so distracted by all the colors and fun. Then he turns around, and they aren't there. He is lost in this massive, surging crowd. A really kind stranger actually picks him up and offers him all those amazing toys he just begged for, but the child is just sobbing. He doesn't care about the toys at all anymore. He just keeps crying, "I want my mother, I want my father." It really hits you hard, doesn't it? Ultimately, our biggest comfort is just having our parents near us.
Section 5, sensory memories in poetry, remembering mother. Let's slow down for a second. What happens when a parent is actually gone? We're going to explore Rabindranath Tagore's stunning poem, I Cannot Remember My Mother, and see how our senses act as deep-level detectives.
The poet actually lost his mother when he was super young. He admits he can't physically remember what her face looked like, but he still feels her around him all the time. How is that even possible? It's all about sensory details. The physical world around him literally triggers his memories.
Think about it. We experience our whole reality through our senses. Visual words like glowing paint a picture in your mind. Auditory words like hiss make you hear it. Olfactory words trigger smell, like aroma. And tactile words make you feel it, like sticky. Tagore uses these exact triggers so we can feel his memories right along with them. Like he uses the olfactory sense, the smell, of those delicate little blue shuli flowers. When that specific scent floats through the air on an autumn morning, to him it is literally the scent of his mother. Then there's the auditory trigger. He hears a random tune hovering over his toys, and he instantly recognizes it as the exact same melody his mother hummed while rocking his cradle. And then there is this absolutely breathtaking visual line. I feel that the stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky. Wow. Just imagine looking up at the huge blue sky, and instead of just empty space, you feel like it's your mother's vast, protective, loving gaze watching over you wherever you go.
Section 6. Your turn to reflect. Writing your memories. Okay, guys, we are in the home stretch of our explainer. We've covered rebellious grandpas, the scary feeling of being lost, and the beautiful scent of shuli flowers. Now, it is your turn to use these awesome sensory tools.
Grab a pen and some paper. Your challenge is to either write an article about an older person who totally inspires you, or write a diary entry about an amazing place you visited that lit up all 5 of your senses.
If you go with a diary entry, here is a super quick checklist for you. Number 1, always start with the day, date, and time. Number 2, use first-person words like I and my. Number 3, pack in those sensory details. What did you actually see, hear, smell, and feel? And number 4, pour your real emotions into it, just like Ravi and Tagore did.
I'll leave you with this one thought. Picture an older relative you absolutely adore. Is it the spicy smell of their cooking? The loud, booming sound of their laugh? What sensory detail will you use to bring your favorite memory of them to life? Grab your notebook and start writing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and keep exploring the incredible stories all around you.